Hi there, students. Right and rightly. In this video, I wanted to look at these two words. Notice both of these words can be used as adjectives, but we generally use them in different ways and with slightly different meanings. So, I did it right, in the correct way. I rightly did it. Now this is slightly different. This means it was justified for me to do it. So we use rightly to say with honesty, with justice, in a just way. Yeah, in the morally accepted manner. Yeah, in accordance with the principles of justice and morality. It was justifiable. He was rightly annoyed when I arrived late. You need to be rightly dressed for an occasion like this, appropriately, suitably. So notice we're using right as an adverb, meaning correctly or well. Whereas we're using rightly more to talk about an opinion, a moral judgment, a point of view. And notice, when we use right, normally it goes at the end of our sentence. So I did it right. Yeah, but if we use rightly, I rightly did it. We normally put this rightly in a mid position between the subject and the main verb, or after the modal verb, or after the first auxiliary. If he does this, I will rightly be very annoyed. He was rightly angry about this situation. It was correct. It was the right thing to do. This is rightly seen as one of the biggest problems facing society. Okay, so it's an opinion in a morally correct way. Rightly is very subjective, whereas right is objective. Right is the correct way of doing things, whereas rightly the morally correct way of doing things. And I think that's really the difference. So rightly, justly, fairly, in a fitting way, yeah, whereas right in the correct way, yeah, something that's a fact is right. So you should be rightly proud of your level of English if you can follow and understand what I'm saying. Yeah, you do justifiably with good reason. Yeah, okay, so rightly, correctly, but from a moral standpoint. Now notice as well, we also have a couple of phrases that we use with right. I can't rightly say. I don't know with certainty. I can't rightly say what time I'm going to arrive. Here this rightly is without doubt, without doubting what I'm going to say. I can't rightly tell you what is going to happen. I don't rightly know. I don't rightly know what's happening, so I can't tell you without doubt. Yeah, and then we have rightly so, for good reason, understandably. People are angry, and rightly so. It's morally justifiable. Yeah. Okay, it's very common to use this rightly before an adjective. Yeah, he was rightly annoyed. He was rightly upset. He's rightly proud. He's rightly interested in this. Yeah, I'm saying we can understand why this happens. Yeah, it's understandable. So you were rightly annoyed with me. Yeah, you were rightly upset. Yeah, okay, it's reasonable. Okay, so this rightly, it's saying ig- uh, it's understandable. You need to act rightly. There we go. I put it at the in the other position. Yeah, I would. Yeah. You need to. You need to. This needs to be done right. This needs to be done in the correct way. This needs to be rightly done in a way that is very smart and very clever. This is suggesting there are various right ways of doing it, but you need to do it in the most suitable, the most, in the best one, in the one that I think is best. Okay, and that's really the difference between these. So if we use right, it's just saying correct. It's objective. This is correct. This is right. But rightly, it's an opinion, my opinion. Yeah, so you need to do this rightly. This needs to be rightly done. You need to do it in a way that I think is suitable. Yeah, if I say you need to do it right, there's only really one way of doing it correctly, and do it in the right way. So rightly, justifiably. Try including this word in your vocabulary, because it's a useful word. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating. He rightly gave my video a rating. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Rightly, in my opinion.